Hello, my name is James Donald Forbes McCann. I'm 30 years old and I come from Adelaide. Did raw comedy about 12 years ago, and then I just kept getting booked for gigs. And I'm about to go on tonight, but luckily someone else is on first. I don't know, I think that's how I got into it. I did debating at school. Actually, that's the answer. This itchy nose. I did debating at high school and primary school, and I loved it and I just kept doing it. I was at school. I think I was 17 for my first gig. I said before I've been doing this for 10 years. 13 years is a more accurate answer. The pussy. No, it's not. Not only is there none, but I'm a happily married man. Although, we did meet at the Melbourne Comedy Festival and I love her very much. The best thing about being a comedian is that one has an urge to do the comedy if one wants to, and you get that out of the system, because if you don't do the comedy, it's very painful. So to not have that pain of not doing the comedy is maybe the only reason to do it. It was at the old Rhino Room in Adelaide before that got knocked down. Actually, you know what? I was here about 5 years ago, and I was not great. I was okay, but I had no money. I had flown out, and Fidelity put me up in that little apartment, and I had literally no money. I was overdrawn on every account, and I spent all the change that was in the apartment, and I basically didn't eat because there wasn't a lot of change in there. So I was eating mee goreng noodles during the day, and I was waiting to get paid for these gigs, but I'd already booked my flights, so I hadn't eaten. And I came down, I did the gig here in Paddington, and I was not great. And then I didn't have enough money to get a cab to the airport, but I had a flight the next day. So I walked to the airport from Paddington the next day, and I got to think about, over whatever that was, a 4-hour walk, because it was in November and it was hot. I just got to think about how bad I'd been. And that was a rock bottom moment. Norm Macdonald, who's dead, but the best living comedian is Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is the best comedian who's currently alive that I'm aware of. And everyone knows him from Family Feud, but no one watches him do comedy. But Don't Trip, He Ain't Through With Me Yet is a classic. Still Trippin', also very good. I would say that long walk from Paddington to the airport was pretty fucking sweet, bro. Highlight of the career. I hope it hasn't happened yet. So far I don't know. But tonight, it may be in about 4 minutes when I walk onto that stage. There's a lot of words you used to be allowed to say that it's now strongly discouraged that you say, except in this specific state. Don't do it! No, I've not had enough success to give advice to anybody. You'd be foolish. I was almost going to use one of those words you're not allowed to say, but you'd be very foolish indeed if you took my advice. I'm literally getting on this stage in 2 minutes' time. And that's, I'm looking forward. It's very good to be back. I hope I'm not as shit. You know what I get to do, though? I get to go home to a bed tonight, even if I am shit. Oh, shit. I'm James McCann, and I'm just James McCann on the internet. James Donald Forbes McCann. Don't you forget it. I have to go now.